Tony Robbins' 5 powerful motivation tips. Are you struggling to get motivated to do something in your life? Well, not anymore. I'm going to share with you Tony Robbins' 5 powerful motivational tips that help you achieve anything in your life. Most people watching this video are juggling so many problems and different things in their life, but many people need more motivation to do well. After listening to Tony Robbins' 5 powerful motivation tips, you'll easily overcome this lack of motivation roadblock and find the idea to resolve other significant issues. So, without further ado, let's dive straight into the video. Taking responsibility for everything. One of Tony's most potent tips was always to be self-motivated. Nothing else will self-motivate you if you're not taking responsibility for what's happening in your life. Because if you have the adaptability to take complete control of your life, you can do wonders. In other words, you cannot blame others for your failure and negligence. You've got to take complete control and put your best into the work, no matter what you're doing in life. All the most excellent peoples have this quality to take responsibility for everything that happens in their life. And Tony told us this essential step that helped us become self-motivated. So if you want to become a successful person, you've got to take this motivational tip for granted and take responsibility for everything in your life. So apply this tip in your life to become a successful person in your life and career. Write it all down on paper. Humans are not designed to keep everything in their heads. Our short-term memory handles a few things we put in our head, and we take too much stress tracking the ongoing stuff. You must have a clear direction of what to do with your time and energy to dive into your desk. In other words, most people end up demotivated. Because they need a clear-cut roadmap and proper plan for their daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly goals. This isn't about the traditional to-do list. You've got to write down those things that you want in your life. Some of you want to get an Audi, buy an apartment, etc. Write everything down on paper and be more hungry to put your best into work to achieve your dream lifestyle. You can also use different sticky notes for this purpose and place them around your working desk. Chunking. Chunking is about how to turn a lot into a little, and this is one of the top secrets of Tony's on how to become motivated. This powerful motivation tip allows you to become more manageable with what you're doing today. You'll group things into a few similar categories to achieve something big. Because you never climb a mountain with a single jump. It keeps you on the track to become highly successful in your life. Chunking also lets you know the order you're going to accomplish tasks. The reason why is that you've already decided in advance what's the most important thing to work on. So if you want the entire power motivation that drives you along the way, you need to start chunking. In other words, that's how you can become self-motivated. Ask the right questions from yourself. Asking the right questions is one of the most potent motivation tips, and everything revolves around it. Because by asking the right questions, you'll get back your focus. You can request different types of questions, but 3 are the main ones. The first one is, what do I want? One of the most critical questions that help you determine how to get motivated is the outcome. What's the specific, measurable result? The more precise you can get, the stronger your plan will be. Now, the second right question you must ask yourself is, what's mine? Why? Because having a clear purpose is a primary source of motivation. You can ask yourself a question, what my reasons for going after this goal are. The last right question you need to ask yourself is, what do I need to do now? Now it's time to take action, and you've asked yourself a question about how to do those things. You can use brainstorming techniques to create a plan. Create your RPM block. There are many different sources of motivation. Pick an area of most concern to you and create an RPM block for that area. You need to focus on the site you're more concerned about to make progress. Here's how you can create your RPM block. First, name your block with a category and list the results you want to achieve. We'll take a hard-running business as an example. Now, write down the purpose behind that result. Why is it so important to you? Here's where you put your compelling reasons for the questions above. Lastly, create the sequence of priority actions that will lead to your result. If you're not progressing, use these tips to make your first RPM block. Tony is a man of his word and gives these tips to all the people who are struggling in their life. You can pick any of your favorite tip to resolve your issues that you're facing today due to a lack in motivation. I hope you'll understand these 5 power motivation tips by Tony Robbins. Motivation is one of the 6 human needs that help you become a better person. If you're struggling in any area of your life, these complete power tips are a goldmine for them. And Tony is the man who's one of the top motivational speakers in the world. So, apply these pieces of advice to your life to achieve anything you want to achieve. If you like these 5 tips by Tony Robbins, make sure to like, comment, share, or subscribe to this channel to get notified when our next video goes live.